you were a pro hockey player. You've been a coach. You've been a long, long time general manager. If you were brought in as a guest speaker at the Jerry Maguire convention of what you believe makes a good agent, A, B, and C, what would A, B, and C be?
Well, number one is honesty. Again, you get an agent call you on a free agent and say, well, I got 5 teams that have offered him this, and it's not true.
Yeah.
You lose respect for him right off the bat. So number one is you can't go wrong by being honest with people. That's just my number one rule. And you can read through it when somebody's not being honest with you. Two is when you're dealing with agents, the one thing that I really stress is, are you taking this to your client? Are you making this decision, or is your client making this decision? Because there's a lot of agents, especially, it's gotten a lot better, but wouldn't even take it to their client. The answer is no. Well, what do you mean no? I'm offering you $10 million, and you're not even going to take that to your client to ask them. So I always say, the honesty factor, obviously number one, but two is the relationship you and your client have. To be able to, you may not recommend a deal, but that's your choice. But I still think it doesn't even happen. It still happens now where players are unaware of what has been offered to them. I've run into it in this here in the last couple of years. So that would be another thing. And then the third is, I joke about this with all my agent friends. You guys, you sign the contract and you go away because you've made whatever your percentages you're making. And these players, most of these players, they're young players. They need some hand holding through the process. I'm not asking you to coach them, not that, but to be a mentor and be there for them to answer questions. And that's why players switch agents. Mm-hmm. I've heard it so many times where, I signed my contract, I haven't heard from my agent in a year except for the bill he sent me. And that's, this is a people's business. People need attention. People need to be have people they can talk to that just not necessarily their teammates and their coaches and so forth. So, and that all comes to communication. I think if you really break it down, the honesty and communication. If you communicate in all different directions, manage up and down, you'll be a successful agent.